Hey everyone, PianoManChuck here, and I am back with one of the new touchscreen models that Casio has. This model happens to be the CGP-700. The other two models are the Privia PX-360 and the Privia PX-560. They all have this new 5.3-inch touchscreen, which is color, high definition, and it is just so awesome. I just cannot begin to describe it. I have been gigging with this particular model with this touchscreen for a couple of months now anyway, since about mid-August, and throughout the entire time that I've been gigging with this, I have only encountered one problem with the touchscreen. Now, I had an outside gig on August 15th. It was a private party. It was in a backyard, at a humongous backyard at a private party in Burbank. And I had an awesome time at that party. But the main thing is, even though the band was there, this was outside. It was an outside gig. And I've done a few outside gigs. This isn't the first one. But what separates this particular gig from all the others is it was hot. It was 115 degrees Fahrenheit when we started. And by the time it cooled off, when the sun went down, it was about 108 degrees. And I think the coolest we got to was 105. So that's when I had a problem with this touchscreen. No matter what I touched, it either wouldn't respond or I'd get some kind of funky response from it. Other than that one isolated incident, which I write off as being excessive heat, this touchscreen has operated flawlessly. So if you're considering doing outside gigs and if it gets into the hundreds, you probably want to reconsider using this particular touchscreen, or at least have some kind of shade there. This happened to be in direct sun. I think in the future I'm going to try it with some kind of shade so I don't get direct sunlight directly on here. And speaking of direct sunlight, even in direct sunlight, I was able to see everything on the screen. This screen has been so awesome for me, not in terms of just being able to see the screen, whether I'm on the stage and it's really dark. I can see this backlit screen, and I don't need to go ahead and pull out a flashlight or a flashlight app on my smartphone or anything like that. Everything is right here. And it used to be before this that I would be using a flashlight app on my cell phone so I can see the buttons and knobs and sliders and switches. I don't have to do that anymore because this touchscreen takes the place of a lot of those hardware buttons and knobs and so on and so forth. So everything is cool. A lot of stages I go on to, it's dark, and I've got bright lights that are shining on the band, so I don't really see anything down here. It's completely dark for me, and that's why this touchscreen is so cool for me. It has answered a lot of the problems that I have had. So congratulations to Casio for coming up with touchscreen keyboards in under $1,000. It used to be the Chord Chronos that I have over there, you probably can't see from here, $4,000, yet you get an 8-inch touchscreen, and I can't tell you how awesome that touchscreen is. And if you cut that price in half, you go to the Chord Chrome, which also has a touchscreen, $2,000, but the keyboard action doesn't feel as good as this. So when you have something, a touchscreen like this, which you can get for under $1,000, man, that is really something, and Casio has made that happen, so I'm forever grateful to Casio for pulling that off. Great job. Thank you, Casio. Alright, so the three models that have this, that they introduced in July of 2015 at Summer NAMM in Nashville, Tennessee. The CGP-700, which is Compact Grand Piano 700, and the Privia, two models, PX-360 and PX-560. As far as pricing, CGP-700 is $799, and it comes with a built-in furniture stand and speakers and an amp. Gives you 40 watts of power, and it's loud. Really great, especially at that price. For $899, you get the Privia PX-360, and for $1,199, you get the Privia PX-560. Now, what all those models do is beyond the scope of this particular video. I just wanted to focus on the touchscreen that's common to all of these. It's the same touchscreen in all of those models. And I recall reading somewhere that this is not new, it's not beta, it's not, new technology that they're having their customers test out for the first time in keyboards. No, these touchscreens, the way I understand it, were used in cash registers that Casio has produced over the years. So they have been time tested, and everything is working out really cool with those. So as far as the touchscreen, I can highly recommend this, but keep it out of direct sunlight, especially if you're going to be in the 3-digit temperatures in the Fahrenheit scale. So, hope this has helped you out. PianoManChuck, peace out. Thanks for watching.